Welcome to 105.3, the History Channel. We're here with Charlie Webb to tell all y'all who are tuned in right now about the dreaded Battle of Britain. Well now, Kyle, it's an honor to be here. My pleasure. Okay, now cutting right to the chase. The Battle of Britain. As you should know, here in 1941, we are not being attacked right now by Hitler and the Nazis. It was the Battle of Britain that has our town up and running like usual on this fine Sunday afternoon. After France was defeated by Hitler, Britain stood all on its own against the forces of the Nazis. After Hitler pummeled Britain, he was planning to use his strong navy and air force of the Britons to destroy the U.S., basically leading to world domination. Outnumbered at least 10-1, the Britons were at a massive disadvantage. How huge? Remember, the Germans have the planes, boats, and men of almost all of Europe. With Winston Churchill as Britain's leader, they gathered all that they could to fight back. They had workers working overtime so much that they had to limit how much people could work. They just waited and waited for the Germans to come. Waited and worked, waited and patrolled. They were going to fight back, and hard. Waiting ended on August 8, 1940, when German planes flew the short 8-minute stretch of sea separating them from their enemies. They bombed ships in the street. These were dive bombers, and fighters coming in at Britain by the hundreds. Within the first 10 days, Germany lost 697 planes, whereas Britain only lost 153. Only some coastal cities were damaged by German bombers. A mild damage to some cities? No importance? No. They mainly targeted airstrips, factories, and anything else of military importance. Yet the British citizens were smart and didn't keep their planes on the runway or leave their materials inside the factory. They held off Hitler long enough for him to take a step back for a while and say, "What? How am I losing?" Hitler got mad and started targeting London, but no longer did he want any factories hit. He was aiming at the people. Within 28 days, Hitler lost 900 planes and killed only 7,000 innocent people out of the millions that lived in London. Germany started throwing everything they had at Britain. They switched to night attacks, ramped up production by 200%, and put every bomber that they could find into the air. Britain was taking some serious hits, but then they started hitting them back. An unsuspecting Hitler lost 4 vital military bases and countless more resources. What Hitler did next was a cruel act that only the most heartless of men could ever do. Oh, what did that Grinch do? Indeed, Hitler was a Grinch, the Grinch who stole Christmas. He firebombed the city on Christmas Day. The bombing triggered one of the greatest fires ever known to history. Almost the whole city burned to the ground. From that point on, it was mere determination that kept the country of Britain going. Not long after that war was won, but not by Hitler. In the end, the Germans lost 2,375 planes and their crews, yet not a single German soldier stepped on British soil alive. The Britons won not because of a communist leader making them, but because they wanted to. It was self-determination that won them the war. That was really inspiring. Thanks, Kyle. I had a great time. No problem. See you around. Yeah, see you around, Kyle.